either get Lumi later or we will get Alec later, or both. Who knows? Hey, Crispy went live. Okay. Well then, welcome everyone to session. What is it? Session 4? Yeah, session 4
Session 4.
of Streamforged. Damo, are you wanting to do kind of a quick recap, either for the viewers or for? I mean, Kay did watch it, but just as kind of like a recap for everyone.
Sure, I even have a actually short one prepared already. Uh, last session we started out in town after our glorious defeat of the cultists. Well, that set of cultists. um, where only 2 of us almost died. And we went shopping and are hired by the Lord once again to investigate the tunnels to the north, which are being used by smugglers that the cultists hired, not bandits. So after a night's rest, we traveled there, investigated, and made our way through the cave system where we found that, we spoke to the smugglers and found that one of them was being blackmailed by not blackmailed, coerced by her daughter being held hostage. And as we traveled through the entire cave system, we eventually found this key that will get us through this trapped gate that you see on the screen there.
Excellent. Okay. So last time we did not have Kay. So Kay, do you want to maybe give, I don't know, not an excuse, but an explanation of why it is that not why you were not present, but why it is that you're rejoining the party now.
I'm buffering. I'm cut out. I can't hear anything.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, what did you say? What am I doing?
So do you want to give an explanation for why Valeth was not present or is present now? Either way, it does not matter.
I'm sorry, Japan. What'd you say?
So I'm saying for last session you weren't present. Do you want to give an explanation, or do you feel like there should be an
Okay,
explanation
I
for
guess
why
it's
Valeth
I'm having
wasn't?
issues.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there. Okay, now I hear you. Yeah. Okay. Valeth, she has tummy problems, and she was having a hot girl tummy episode, so she stayed behind at the inn, and she's feeling better, so she came to join you guys.
All right. Okay, so this time it looks like we're starting with Maruk and Gwyn and Valeth. We may or may not be joined by Catnip and or Kyrene later on. We will see.
Alex in chat.
But Alex in chat.
Mm-hmm. He was stuck behind Amish in a
I
no passing zone.
Fine Amish. Oh my gosh. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. I used to live in Amish country.
I
Oh
still
wow,
live in
that's so
Amish
cool.
country.
What?
I said I still live in Amish country. Our Walmart has hitching posts.
Oh my
Ah,
god.
I love it.
Okay. So let's see here. Okay, so maybe we'll get Alec in here shortly if he's in chat. Should we wait?
Don't mind if he'll be here soon. That's up to you guys.
I don't mind waiting, and that would also give Valeth the chance to check and see if there was anything she went shopping for before she joined us.
Oh yes, we all went shopping for stuff. Do you need anything?
Um, no, I mean, I don't really think I have a whole lot of money.
Oh,
I think we got 45, right?
yeah, everyone gets 45.
From previous earnings.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I would have I would have had enough to buy like a potion of healing. Unless anybody wants to give me one of those spare
I was
ones.
actually about to give you a spare one.
Okay.
I was like, Crispy went herb shopping with Ollie and got enough to make
3.
at least 3. Yeah.
Bought that shop out.
All right. Yep. I'll give you a potion of healing. So it's just a basic.
Okay.
Was it 2d4 plus 2? 1d4 plus
Yeah.
2?
Thank,
Something
thank
like
you,
that.
Thank you. Yeah. But that's it. That's all. I'll just keep the rest of the gold.
It's
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, and I guess you watched the video, so you might know already, but we do have a wand of secrets now.
Oh yes. It was like for finding traps.
Yep, which we actually used to find that trap that's written on the map there.
Nice, nice.
Let's see, potion of healing.
he said 10 minutes maybe, if not reread previous message.
Okay. Well then let's. Thing is I know what we're heading into, and it would probably be best to have everyone. Interesting. Well, what are everyone's plans for Thanksgiving?
Eat too much food. Eat
That's
my
a
body
good-
weight in deviled eggs.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm not a big deviled egg guy.
Crazy.
Yeah, I plan to tidy up the house for when my parents visit so they don't judge me so hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be me, my mom, my dad, my brother, because my brother's still in high school. And then we may or may not have some additional people over. I don't know. I'm just a guest.
Well, I'm not hosting this year. I hosted last year, Christmas and Thanksgiving.
I'm hosting my own family, like my core family. No guests. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
We
So
did that
I
for
convinced my mom to
Halloween.
do it this year. It's a
I-
lot of work, especially like to do all the holidays back to back to back.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I currently live with my parents, so
Nice. That's
I would
you know,
if
then
I
you don't have to worry
could.
about that.
A couple years ago, they said, we're moving to Florida, so you gotta find a new house.
Oh, wow.
unless you're coming with us.
Yeah. Well, I was living with them to save up money for buying a house when they inevitably moved, because
I just
they've
bought
been
my parents'
snowbirds for
house.
years.
I did put up my Christmas tree this weekend. Like, I'm not super feeling the holiday spirit, but you know.
I'm not really feeling it much either.
That's coming
Yeah.
for us on on Thanksgiving Day. Like after we eat, my wife has already instructed me to drag all the Christmas decorations out of storage.
That was always my family's thing. Like, you decorated like on Thanksgiving, like after everybody was finished eating, or the day after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
See, I would be the one
Um,
to do the week of Christmas. Put the tree up, take it down the
right?
day after.
Oh,
So-
so much work.
See, I don't mind doing it all on like the Friday after or the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
My family would usually spend the holidays with our relatives down in Florida.
Oh.
So my aunt would have a tree in every room of the house.
Oh, wow.
We
And
have
so it's a Florida house, so it's one story.
we have
so-
4 Christmas trees.
but that's still like
Ah.
5 to 10 trees.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I do not. I have not, nor do I feel like I ever will have the money to do something like that.
Yeah.
We have a
Well,
tree in the living room, and there's usually smaller trees for all the bedrooms.
Mhm.
Oh, that's cute. Especially for the kids.
Yeah,
I bet they love that. Yeah.
the cats
yeah.
do too.
Oh.
Yep, the kids and the cats.
Kids and the cats. It's also still like 85 degrees here on the regular, so,
That's
doesn't
Yeah.
really Yeah.
That's way too hot.
I'm like looking at my Halloween decorations and I'm like, these should stay up.
That was always my excuse in college when finals rolled around. It
Mhm.
just it got it was still cold when finals were approaching, like the week before, or not the week before, the month before finals. So that was always my excuse because I was, did not grow up in the mountains and I went to college
Mhm.
in the mountains. And I would always say, it's not time for summer
Right.
yet.
See, it's in the 50s now, and
Man.
the lows are in the 20s, and I'm still wearing shorts and flip flops. Like I'm just like, I don't want to do the 80, 90, 100 degree weather. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's 55 out right now.
It's thankfully not 100 anymore. Like I think the
Yeah.
hottest it gets is usually like 90.
Once we get below the 90s, I'm like, the weather's nice. Like, I'm literally sitting on my back porch right now with my laptop
Oh, there you go.
in shorts and a tank top. It's amazing.
I start complaining when it's higher than 70 outside. I'm like, oh, it's too hot. I don't want to mow the grass today.
You're like, I could develop a bead of sweat. I will not.
Can I just pay someone to mow my grass this week?
Yeah.
I responded to Alec in chat 10 minutes maybe. I said, waits
Waits
faster.
faster.
It's like the what are you doing? Waiting for a bus. Well, hurry up. Waits faster.
My wife is already planning putting the pool up next year, and I'm like, oh, okay.
An above ground?
Yeah, we have an above ground pool. It's already up. I gotta get a new liner. I'm pretty sure we didn't use it at all this year. I'm pretty sure an animal got into it because their claw marks punctured our liner when we drained it.
Oh no.
It had like 30 or 40 different holes in it.
Jeez.
It's probably a raccoon. We have those
Yeah.
all over the place. But whatever it was, it made its way out. It just left holes. in
Okay,
the floor.
good.
It did so violently.
Violently, yeah.
As long as it got out. I read like most people's what everybody got at level 3 for the most part. I don't know if I saw yours, Crispy. What do you got going on at level 3?
So I am Way of the Monk. So I get Hand of Healing and Hand of Harm.
Mm.
And I can heal with my fist.
Okay.
Slightly, you know.
Slightly.
But
I also picked up a spell that can heal. It's like the only wizard type spell that can do any kind of healing. So
I can do sneak attack now without needing to have advantage.
oh,
There's more
nice.
conditions than that. I have to use a bonus action in order to win a perception contest, I think it was.
A perception off.
Yeah.
is it
Well,
like
Is that just a staring contest?
a bonus action hide or something?
No,
Yeah.
besides that.
Oh, okay.
Hide is more restrictive in that, like, you need to actually be able to hide.
I was over
You
here
don't have to be
looking at.
successful in hiding, right? You just have to beat them in a perception check or something.
Yeah. So pretty much my sneak attack turns into looking at weak points.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
I was over here looking
So-
at feats at level 4 today,
Mm-hmm.
and I was don't know if I want to take mobility.
Mobility on a monk is insane.
It's sorry. For Gwen, all I can imagine now is just like the Sherlock Holmes. This mustn't register on emotion level. First, distract target.
Discombobulate. It was either mobility or sentinel.
I have seen a lot of monks run Sentinel as a feat, and if you just want to keep punching people more, that's how you do it.
Who has the best AC out of us?
Me.
Probably
Yeah.
crispy.
but it's natural armor, so it's hard for me to get it higher than what it is because I can't wear any armor at all. Not only
The
because I'm a
thing
monk,
is
because I'm a turtle.
the thing is that as a rogue, you probably shouldn't be wearing medium or heavy armor. As a sorcerer, as a druid, and as a ranger, you also probably shouldn't be wearing heavy armor.
Yeah. Not
And
even wearing any armor.
a turtle can't wear armor,
So the only way I
but is
can
So-
very
raise my
armored as itself.
the only way I can raise my AC is to have a shield, which I can as a monk, or bracers or a cloak. That's our boots.
Don't you also get what's your dexterity at? If it
My dex right now is 16.
so you can pick up a feat that will help push that up.
Okay.
Or take the ability score improvement.
Looks
No,
like Lumi's
natural
gonna be
armor negates dex mod.
Oh really?
Yeah.
To be honest, I've never used natural armor, but I thought monks had unarmored.
Unarmored defense, but natural armor negates unarmored defense.
Oh, that's interesting.
I get the monk movement without the perk the benefit of monk armor DC buff. But
So I guess we
I can do
start looking
I can do
at
shell
them.
defense, and it raises my AC to 21.
Yeah, that's insane. That
But-
shell defense.
But I can't move.
Right. But I mean, it came
Mhm.
in really useful when those things in that one battle were like making you go back into your shell,
Yeah.
and you were just sitting there, and it's like they couldn't do anything to you.
Tots and pairs for Lumi.
But the shell defense also makes me have advantage on strength and constitution saving throws as well.
Okay, looks like we're just waiting on. Now looks like we're just waiting on Alec.
Oh, my other level up thing is that I can't get below an 8 for rolls on rolling insight to determine lies.
Oh, so it's
I
almost
mean,
like
I-
reliable
I-
talent.
Now one still
Similar?
apply, but what was that?
Is it similar to like reliable talent for a rogue?
Yeah, it's like reliable talent, but for a specific skill. Let's see, when do I get reliable talent? That's like level 13 or something.
Yeah, it's a late where you can't roll less than a 10.
Yeah. It
Um,
also requires proficiency, but
Did you
I
guys
have
find
never played
a?
a rogue with few proficiencies,
Yeah, usually they have a lot, right? Rogues and bards.
and I always pick feats that give me more. Of myself.
Just proficient in everything. Jack
Let me
of all
just be good at
trades.
everything.
Yeah,
That's a
pretty
bard.
much.
A bard is a jack of all trades.
Mm-hmm.
If I wasn't so bad at playing non-NPC spellcasters, I mean probably bad at NPC spellcasters too, but I'm not the greatest at spellcasters. Like I'm not terrible, but I don't have as much fun, so if not for that, I would probably play bard.
Did you guys ever decide where who we wanted to give that +1 dagger to? I think y'all put it in the party inventory
No,
at the end of last one.
It's still chilling there.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think we did.
Okay. Well, Valeth doesn't need it.
I was going to say, I think the person who could or potentially might use it the most is going to be Gwyn.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
the thing is I don't know if Catnip is dagger proficient or if Rar is dagger proficient.
I thought daggers were simple melee weapons, so shouldn't
They
everyone
are.
be proficient?
Oh, there he is. Huzzah. Okay, now we can get this show on the road.
I mean, I don't
Hey,
mind keeping it,
welcome.
but
I think you're probably just going to be the one to take it.
I'm just
Yeah,
not
but-
sure about the trade-off between like it's 1d4 plus 3 damage versus 1d8, but it will give me that +1 for the 2 hit, I think.
Yeah, it is a +1 dagger.
It's also magical, so if you ever run into like an instance where you need to be doing magical damage, as opposed to just what your crossbow would do.
Yeah. I'll leave it in party inventory now, but
It
Gwen
doesn't
hasn't-
require attunement or anything, right?
No,
Okay,
it's just a little bit sharper than a normal dagger.
nice.
a bit better crafted.
Yeah. Okay, we've got Alec. Do we have Alec? I just.
Test.
Hello.
Hey, we've got Alec. Okay, let's get started. So, we had Damo give us the recap. We've just kind of been chilling, waiting faster for Alec. And let's get started. So, you guys get back to the fancy schmancy door, which is literally just a line on the map. And who was the Maruk found the key.
I did find the key. It was in the water.
Yes, it was. So now you're back to the door. You are now all level 3. Huzzah! Let's get started.
All right, so we know the trap's on the other side of the door based on the wand, right?
Mhm.
Yes,
And we know that the door's not trapped.
the
because
door
of
itself
wand.
is not trapped.
Okay.
No.
So I'm gonna go ahead and unlock the door.
Okay. Do I have a? Oh, that just clears it all. I don't want to do that. You open
The one
door.
indicated the trap was there, but not like what kind of trap it was.
No, just that there was a trap.
Okay.
So
If you're
as
trying to
you
find a indicator on the map, we can just write that it's open now.
Yeah, so you open the door, and as you open the door, you see kind of in front of you, it's kind of very faintly painted on the ground. There's a ring of runes that looks like if you were to step on them, they would kind of be similar to like a Skyrim fire trap.
Does it take up the whole walkway, or is it just kind of? In
It's
the
just,
middle?
it's kind of like, it's just kind of in the middle.
So is there enough space to walk around it without triggering it?
Yeah, so if you guys hugged the wall like on the right there, you'd probably be able to walk past it without triggering it.
Okay.
Let's very delicately do that.
Okay, I won't make you roll. You guys already know it's there, so I have a feeling that you guys would walk carefully. So Maruk walks into the door. Everyone else should be able to, yeah, there you go. You can control your characters. Okay. When I said hug the wall, I didn't mean quite that literally, but fair enough. Okay. So let me go ahead and give you the room. Let me pull up my hide tool here, or my reveal tool here, and give you the room. We should zoom out. And hitting. Okay, there you go. The tunnel reveals a massive cavern. To your left, a black underground river tugs gently at small moored boats. To your right, a towering horned effigy, looms over braziers of burning pitch, their flames sputtering against the carved stone face. Before it stands a broad-shouldered man in red robes. You realize this is probably Brother Ulrich that the smugglers mentioned. He's chanting in growing fury, and beside him at a desk littered with paper and ledgers sits an older woman in purple robes, scribbling by lantern light. Both turn when you enter, and you guys hear from the book.
This one is a zealot. His flame burns without wisdom.
That's a new book voice.
So
Oh,
that was one that you guys had heard before.
Oh, okay.
We've heard 2 so
Okay.
far.
Yes.
I believe 3.
3. Okay. There was like the first one. That was the first one, right? Kind of the one we heard to begin with,
And the little kid.
and then the
Yeah,
little
so,
kid.
so yeah, so there was the first one, the little kid, and then now this one.
Oh, this is the third one. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
So you said they
Okay,
turned
and
towards us, so they know we're here.
they know you were here. So as you can see, you've got. Let me zoom in here so I'm properly describing this scene. So you've got Sella, who is the accountant, sitting at a table over by those crates. You've got Brother Ulrich, and then you've got some other minor cultists down by the dock.
do these all look like they're actually in the cult and not just like hired smugglers?
So yes, they all look like they're in the cult. They're all wearing kind of cult, like they're all wearing the similar vestments. But Ulrich sees you as turns as you arrive and says, "So the thieves arrive. You carry the book and the gall to stand before me."
One second. Okay, that was weird. Let's see. How do we react? Is he like shouting this across the distance?
Yeah, so yeah, he's his voice is kind of raised, but it's also a cave, so it's echoing, so it does kind of travel.
Well, you weren't using the book to do very nice things, raising the dead, kidnapping people. I don't think you deserved
So
it.
he turns to you, Vale, and he goes, "It's not yours. It never was yours. Return it or kneel."
I'll do
And-
neither.
And as you say that, you can see the lady at the desk. She kind of slowly puts her quill down and leans back and goes, "Oh gods, nope, this is not my kind of scene. Hi, you're armed. He's insane. I'm just an accountant. Can we not?" And she gets up and she immediately backtracks behind these crates.
And that's Sella.
That's Sella.
I kind of like her idea.
Her idea.
Sounds like she's probably the smartest out of all of you.
Oh, so I'm going to. If you're going to be saying that, Bailiff, I want you to make an intimidation check for me.
All right. All 4 feet 9 inches of her. Okay. I'm not super bad at. Okay, I got 14.
Roll initiative instead.
All right.
Rolling initiative.
He is not convinced. Roll initiative. Okay, I gotta pull up my dice here. So roll a d20. Okay, so I gotta roll for a few people here. So we've got those two, and then we've got those two. Oh no. And then we've got Ulrich. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. So everyone put their initiatives in chat. Oh, we've got a 15, we got a 21, we've got a 14, and a 17? Oh, a 13. Okay, so a 15, a 21, a 17, and a 13. So let me pull up here. So this is going to be. So he has to his initiative. I know there's stat block. It's a +1 to initiative, so it's 17. Okay. So it is going to be. So Gwen goes first. And then it's going to be Alex, so Catnip. And then it's going to be Ulrich. And then Valith. No, it's not going to be Valeth. There was someone else who rolled. There was someone who rolled a 16. So it's going to be Colty number 1, and then Valeth, and then we got to figure out. So an 8, a 6, and a 1. Oh dear. So that's all
We
of
got
you.
the drop on them.
Yeah, we did. And then so it's Colty number 2, and then it's Acolyte 1 and Acolyte 2 at Ted last. Okay, I think I've got everyone. Is that everyone? Gwyn, Catnip, Valeth. Oh, where's Maruk? Maruk's in there at a 13. So you would be, where would you be? You would be after Colty. Oh, you'd be after Valeth, but before Colty number 2. So Maruk. There we go. Okay, we'll go to the top of the order with Gwyn.
All right, I would like to try out that new class feature for
Okay.
the. Let me read out. Well, let me find it first, and then I'll read out the full description. Here we go. Insightful fighting. As a bonus action, you can make an insight check against a creature that you can see that is incapacitated, contested by the target's deception check. If you succeed, you can use your sneak attack against that target, even if you don't have advantage on the attack roll, but not if you have disadvantage of it, for 1 minute or until you use this feature against a different target. So,
Okay.
I roll for insight, you roll for deception for Brother Ulrich.
Brother Ulrich. Okay. So deception is charisma. So that is, oh dear. He has a +3, so that's a 22.
All right, and I rolled a 14 plus 7 is only 21.
Oh,
Okay,
so
so
close.
he out deceives you.
Yeah, I try to look very closely at him from like 140 feet away. Yep, 140,
And fail.
and don't see anything in particular, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try to shoot at him anyways.
Okay, so what are you shooting with?
My short bow, so let's see, rolling to hit.
Short bow, 5e, range is 80. And anything past that's going to be at
I
disadvantage.
didn't. Well, I probably wouldn't have hit anyways. I misread the range, but that's all right. I already committed. So my
Okay.
first roll was 10, my second was 20. So,
Okay, so 10 does not hit. So you shoot towards him and misjudge the range, and instead hit the boxes over his right shoulder, which is to the left.
all right. I will go ahead and move right here, or move right here.
Okay, Catnip.
Ye-
It is your turn.
Gonna have to refind everything again. But I'm probably
You're
just gonna
good.
shoot him with a crossbow. Alright, I gotta move first. But then crossbow. And I got a 11 to hit on the cultist that's kind of on the post on the dock.
Which one? The one on the left or the one on the right?
1 sec. Okay, so again, my headphones are doing a weird thing.
You're good.
The one on the right.
The one on the right. So let's see here. So this one.
Yeah.
Okay. So you roll to attack, and you said an 11.
Yes.
Miss. I feel like I'm playing Battleship.
Looks like it goes in the water.
E7.
Splish.
Splish. Yes, that it does go into the water. If you're tracking, you may have to go fishing later. So let's see here.
Magical bolts now.
Culty number 1 comes up to just below this wall here, which I'm going to say is half cover. And what does the cultist have? Does he have any spells? No. He also doesn't have anything. He just looks at you menacingly from his new defensive position. We, Bailiff.
Okay. The guy that was the zealot, is it the one over by the boat?
So these two, the one by the back of the boat and the one by the side of the boat, those are acolytes.
Who was the guy I was talking to?
The guy you're talking
Brother.
to is all the way over here.
Oh, all the way back there. Okay. Okie dokie.
Oh
Alright.
wait, hold on. I skipped a turn. Ulrich. Never
Oh,
mind.
okay, okay.
Pause.
I was like, oh, I didn't think I was this this quick.
Yeah, you're right. It's because I skipped a turn. And I need to get out my measuring to see if this is within range. It is not. So we're just going to dash instead for another 30. And that puts him there. So yeah, that's his turn. But now he's probably within range for most people. Except I think most spell ranges are 60. I say that, but it just really depends on the spell.
Yeah, some are 120.
It is true. Okay, so that's Gwen, Catnip, Hour, Cultist number 1, now Bailiff.
Okay. I want to move up
Okay.
15 feet. And I am going to shoot a ray of sickness at 2nd level at that guy out there.
Okay. Ray of Sickness, that's a save, is it not?
It's a spell attack and a save.
Okay, so what's the save I have to roll for?
The save will come if I hit. So let me roll the hit
Okay.
first. Okay. There we go. All right, that is a 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. So that is going to be 10 acid damage.
Okay, does he get a chance to save or no?
Now he needs to make a con save, DC 14.
DC
Poison
14?
damage. My bad, poison damage, yeah.
So he rolled a 16. No, 19.
Okay, so he is not poisoned, but he did take the damage.
Okay, so how much damage did he take?
It was 10 poison total.
Okay, perfect. So he's not poisoned, but he did take the damage. Got it. Okay. Maruk.
So Maruk's going to move probably here. Well, here. And
One step to the right.
yeah. And this cultist that was in half cover, is he still considered in cover from where I'm at here?
So the wall that he's standing in front of covers most of like his lower half. So that's why, yeah, he would still be in half cover. So the wall itself, anyone up along that wall would be considered in half cover.
Okay, I was just wondering if like the angle was different. All right, how far is? All right, I'm going to throw a dart at Brother Aldrich.
Brother Ulrich. Okay. Roll for AC.
14.
Wait, hold on. Yes, that is a hit. So roll 4 damage.
And that's 5 damage.
Okay. So okay. So your dart hits him in the shoulder, and he doesn't like that, obviously, but he is still doing fine.
Okay.
Acolyte number 1. So pull up what they can do here. So let's see. What do they have? They've got. Okay. So Acolyte number 1 is going to come up here to half cover. There. Hold on. Move there. Okay. And he is going to cast Sanctuary on Brother Ulrich. And then, so now Brother Ulrich is in Sanctuary, which means as long as you guys pass the check, you can target him. But if you don't, you have to target a different creature. And then, so this one's going to go here. And he is going to. How far away are we? So he is going to. See within range. Possibly. I have to look up the stat block for that spell. It is not counterspell. There we go. So within 60 feet. Okay. So the one that just moved forward is going to target Maruk with Sacred Flame. Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. Oh, maybe I should not have targeted Maruk, but okay. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8. So for an acolyte, the spell save is so it's 8 plus their proficiency bonus plus their spell save. So it is it's a DC of 12. So so Crispy, make a DC of 12 or higher save for me for
16.
dexterity. Okay, so you take no damage.
Yay.
Okay, so Gwen.
So which of it was one of the cultists that cast Sanctuary, right? Which one was it?
Yes, it was the one that is up against the wall.
Okay, and I would probably have
So
disadvantage
this
with
one.
that. You know what? I think
No, not that it would give you a disadvantage. It's just being in cover gives them more AC.
yeah, that's. I think I'll go ahead and try my luck with taking out one of the acolytes first, just to get the numbers down. So I will go with this one that was just not up against the wall.
Okay, so the one targeting Crispy.
Yeah, that was acolyte number 2, I think.
Yes. So go ahead and roll for AC.
So I'm gonna actually try
You
that bonus action again.
Okay. So what do I need to do?
I'm going to roll for insight, and you will roll for deception.
So that is just that he gets no bonus. That's a straight 11.
All right, and I got 14 plus 7 is 21 again.
Holy crud. Okay, yes. So you stare down this acolyte, and you can see that he is just wearing simple robes. He doesn't have much in the way of armor, and he looks just like a normal person who may have gotten roped in with the cult.
All right. And this does not give me advantage. So I will roll to hit as normal with my short bow. This is definitely in range now, right?
Yes,
Yeah, 50 feet. So that is a 19 to hit.
that is a hit. Roll for damage.
All right, so the initial damage is 7 piercing, and then the sneak attack damage is. Let's see, another 4 damage. So
Oh boy. You fire your arrow and it sails right through, and just as predicted, he is wearing no armor, and you pierce him right through the heart, and he drops.
nice. Aha. All right, then I will use the rest of my movement speed to, get back behind a bit of cover.
Hey, Catnip.
You probably just trying the same thing again.
What are you trying to do?
Attack the far cultist with the crossbow hit.
The Brother Ulrich or one of the actual cultists, or the one over by the dock? Okay, that's
The
who
one
you were
by the
attacking
dock,
last
yeah.
time. Okay, so yeah, roll for damage. Oh, did I not? Oh, I did not move cultist number 2. I missed his turn because his name was weird there. So here, hold on. He is going to. We skipped his turn, so he's just going to come right there. Never mind. Okay. Quick retcon. Now you can go.
Same thing though.
Okay, so roll for AC.
12.
That does not hit because he's in half cover. His AC is 12, but in half cover he gets a +2. So that does not hit. So you kind of graze the floor, and it kind of clatters off, kind of near him, but not at him. Okay, now we get Brother Ulrich. He is going to come here, and he is going to use. He has a spell that he can use. Well, it's not really a spell. It's kind of ish. He's going to use what's called his Flame Lash to hit at Maruk. So that is a +5. And does not matter. That is an 8.
Misses. Is that considered an
Misses.
attack?
That is considered an attack.
So he lost Sanctuary.
Yes, he would lose Sanctuary.
Okay.
Nice.
So then cultist number 1. So let's see here. He's going to climb up and over. So that's 10. Okay, so yeah, right about there. He's going to go there, and he is going to use his scimitar on Catnip. So that is. I doubt this is going to hit. That was a 4 + 3, so a 7. I doubt that hits. Right.
AC is 13 for me.
Okay, so yeah, that does not hit. He swings and misses. He misjudges how tall you are, and swings over your head.
I'm down here, man.
My head is down here. So let's see here, Valeth.
Okay, I am gonna hit this guy with the good old magic missile.
Okay, so that is just a hit.
Yeah, it's gonna be 5 plus
Okay.
5 damage plus another 5 damage. Oh shoot, that was the wrong thing. Plus 3, so 13 altogether. Force damage.
Wow. Okay. So he takes these magic missiles and is not happy about that, but he is still standing.
Okay.
Maruk.
So he looks hurt.
He does look hurt, yes.
All right. I'm going to do unarmed strike on him.
Okay. Roll for AC.
12.
That does not hit.
All right. I'm gonna swing again.
Okay, roll for AC.
14.
That does hit. Roll
And
for damage.
I'm going to change that second hit and charge it with Hand of Harm. So it's going
Oh,
to add an
okay.
additional 1d6 plus 2
Holy crud. Okay.
for 8 damage total.
Wow. Okay. So 8 plus 13 is 21 plus the 10 he got earlier, so 31. Okay. So after you hit him, he kind of stumbles back a little bit and he he turns and he goes, this is not how this is meant to end. And he is actually going to start running like he's trying to leave.
Do I
So he
get an
hops down and
opportunity attack?
you would. So roll for AC.
At 10, I miss.
You missed. He gets away. So that means now it is difficulty number 2. He climbs up and he is going to swing at Maruk with his scimitar. And that is going to be a 7.
Bounces off the shell.
Pounces off the shell. Then we get Acolyte number 1. And he is going to turn and cast Sanctuary on Brother Ulrich, and then stay in his cover. And that means we're now back to the top of the order with Gwyn.
Yeah, let me try and path this real quick. Here, I'll broadcast this so someone else can help me try and remember the numbers. So that's 30 plus 15,
45.
so 45. So
5
I could
is
go
50,
another.
60.
I could get to here if I dash. So I think I see what's his face trying to run away
Mm-hmm.
and try to sort of run up here, avoiding the enemies, jump down here, and run up to here. Do I need to do anything to attempt all that?
To jump, I would just have you do. Well, no, jump is just and it's not like it's a big jump. So
I have proficiency in acrobatics, if that helps, and athletics.
It would just be a normal jump, which means you have to have 10 feet to be able to complete the jump. 10 feet of your movement speed needs to go towards that jump. So you
Okay.
may be back like a little bit further.
So I'd be back here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was my. I believe that was
both
my.
your action and your bonus.
Or no, my action was to dash.
Hmm.
Wait, one sec. Can I dash this bonus action?
You
I
might
can
be able to as a rogue.
You can.
Hmm?
As a rogue, you can.
Yeah. So
As long as you have that as part of your class.
he has sanctuary again, doesn't he?
He does.
I am going to. That's a hard one. Well, not a particularly hard one. I'll make that my bonus action, and I will attempt a. Can I stop here instead, and use my action to just stab at this guy?
Sure.
All right, so I will do that.
Roll for AC.
That is a 16 to hit.
That is a hit, so roll for damage.
All right, 4 damage.
Okay. So the acolyte, he's busy trying to focus on casting Sanctuary on Ulrich. He does not see you come up. he's still standing, but it's kind of taking him a little by surprise, so to speak.
Okay.
Okay, Catnip, you have a cultist near you.
I guess I'll stab at them.
Okay, stab at them with
Dagger.
dagger. Okay, roll for AC.
For once, I actually got something good. 21.
That is definitely enough. Roll for damage.
Damage is 4.
So you swipe at his shins and open up a big gash along both of his shins. He is not happy about that and is now kind of hopping around until he gets control of everything and then turns to face you. Let's see here. Ulrich, he is going to turn and use so he's going to point at Gwyn. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh dang. All right. I got a 21.
Oh,
Nice.
so he tries to cast command on you and fails.
Which one was this that tried to do it? Ulrich? Ulrich?
Ulrich.
Ah. Insert some back talk here.
Yeah, you
Okay,
tell
and
him.
then that gives us Colty number 1, which Colty number
Even
1
I'm
is
not that
right
scathing.
in front of Marut.
Like, oh,
He is going to crit fail. He from his last swing when he hit your shell, it sent reverberations through his sword, and now all he's feeling are those reverberations, and he cannot actually, it just kind of go that cartoon.
jelly arm.
Yep. Valeth.
All right. So the guy that's trying to leave, he's not under protection of sanctuary anymore because he cast
Correct.
command,
Mm,
right?
Correct.
Not at well. Is
It's
command?
any
Yeah, command
spell.
is considered any spell. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'll just say, not gonna let you get away, and I'm gonna hit him with magic missile again, first level.
Oh, the good old magic missile. Okay.
It's so reliable at lower levels, man. All
Yeah,
right.
just ask Crispy. He's using that all the time in Baldur's Gate.
Heck yeah.
That's right. So the first one is 3, the second one is 2, and the third one is 3. So 8 force damage.
Okay, so he is not doing good, but he is still mobile.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay, Maruk.
I'm going to take the opportunity attack moving away from this cultist.
Okay, so that I'm gonna roll for that. Hold on. That is a what's your AC?
17.
That does not hit. You get away.
All right. 25 feet, 10 feet to get down the cliff. I still have 5 feet to go. I am
Okay.
going to do another claw attack.
So
For
actually, before you even get there, it all of a sudden from Catnip's arms or wherever you're keeping the book, Catnip, you just hear
silence.
hold on.
Kill him.
Silence. Yes, the impeccable sound of silence.
When will they realize? I didn't like them either.
And from Alex's arms or wherever, like again, wherever you're keeping the book, all of a sudden, just a fiery dart comes out, and like either as you're swiping or whatever, it basically just hits Brother Ulrich and it drops him.
The book stole my kill.
It's we can consider it in tandem. I'm going to assume you hit because his AC is not that great, and also you're right up on him.
No, I rolled a 12.
Oh, you actually would not have hit then.
All right.
But anyway, yes. So because you didn't hit, the book kind of takes over and goes, "I got you." Hits him with a firebolt.
Oh, is this something that we all see? Like we can tell the book was helping?
Yes.
Okay.
All
So
right.
he burns up and drops.
Then I would use what I have 5 more feet of movement. I would probably just move 5 feet back towards Gwen.
Okay. Culty number 2, so the one in front of Catnip. Go to roll. Come on. Hey. Oh no, that's I realize I celebrated for getting a nat 20, but that also means critical damage. So let's see here. That is a 1d6 plus 1. So that's a crit damage. Yeah, it's a 2d6 plus 1. So oh no. What's your HP, Catnip? Hello?
I forgot to update it.
Well, what was it last time?
Last time it was 16 out of 21.
Now 21. Okay,
So-
you take 11 points of slashing damage. So finally, this cultist is able to find his aim again and swipes at you. Okay, so that just leaves this acolyte, and he is going to cure wounds on himself. So let me look that up really quick. So cure wounds. Is creature you touch regains a number of hit points equals to 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier. And his spell casting is wisdom, so it's a d8 plus 2.
And which one is this one?
It's the acolyte in front of Gwen. So he regains all of his hit points.
I mean, I didn't do much damage in the first place.
Well, he doesn't have much anyway. And then now we go back to the top of the order with Gwen.
All right, so I will take care of the threat that is right next to me.
Okay.
So bonus action for that insightful fighting again. So I rolled a 12 on insight versus
He-
his perception.
14.
14. Okay, so that's another fail. And I will try to hit him anyways with the rapier.
Okay, roll for AC.
Only rolled 7.
That does not hit. So you lose your nerve seeing him heal from the what you had done to him previously. That you kind of fumble with your rapier for a little bit and are not able to actually hit him. Catnip.
How hurt does the cultist in front of me look?
You did 4 last time. He's bleeding from his shins, but is still okay.
I think for this time I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, so that's a D8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
2d8 plus 2.
Oh, 2d8 plus 2.
Yeah, and that's a 9.
Okay, so you heal yourself for 9 damage. Anything else?
Nah, that'll be it.
Okay, and then Colty number 1 sees Brother Ulrich go down. He's going to run, jump, and get next to Maruk, who he saw the firebolt, but he also saw you swipe, so he almost thinks that it was kind of a wombo combo, and tries to hit Maruk for. Come on. Nope, that is a 12.
It happens.
Yeah, so he stumbles and was not able to find his footing by the time he got to you. Valeth.
Okay. I'll move up a little bit, and then I'm going to cast a Sacred Flame cantrip on the sky over here.
Okay,
So
so that's
that's
a. I have
Dexterity
to make
save.
yeah, I was going to say I have to make a save.
Yes, 14, please.
16.
Okay. It does nothing.
Actually, 17. He has a +1.
Oh, it really does nothing. Okay, that's my turn.
Aren't you used to that, Crispy?
Yes.
Okay, Maruk.
All right, I'm going to take a swipe at the cultist right next to me.
Okay, roll for AC.
24 to hit.
Oh my gosh, yes. Roll for damage.
13.
Oh my gosh, you like flat hand strike his solar plexus, and you just hear crunch, and he drops.
Okay. So then I'll use 10 feet of movement and take my second swipe at this guy.
Okay, roll for AC.
Is that with advantage?
It may be because he is flanked.
I don't know how flanking works.
I
give
don't
advantage.
either. Well, we'll just roll a normal attack. We'll just do it as normal.
Regular claw attack, 15 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
8.
You punch him in the ribs, and you hear a lot of them crack all at once, and he winces, but he is still standing.
All right. That's it.
Faulty number 2 sees Catnip healing herself and goes to swipe to undo what was just done. And that is a 15. So that is a d6 plus 1. A whole 2 damage.
I think you nicked my ear that time.
You're bleeding a little bit from your earlobe, yeah. And then Acolyte is going to turn and try to use. He's staggering, but he's going to try to hit Gwyn, and fails miserably. That is a 5. So he just swipes, and just you hear the club go through the air as it like misses. Well, he doesn't even get close. Like it just whizzes by, like a good 6 inches in front of your nose. Gwyn.
All right. I am going to try and hit him right off with that rapier.
Okay, roll for AC.
And well, are we treating flanking as giving advantage? Because if not, then I would have done
You know what? Let me
I'm
look
looking it up.
flanking rules. Okay. Flanking rules. Flanking is an optional rule in D&D 5e, where a creature that has an ally on the opposite side of an enemy grants advantage on melee attack rolls to each other against that enemy. To determine flanking, draw an imaginary line between the centers of 2. Yeah, well, you're definitely flanking. That's kind of a given here. You know what? I'll give it to you. Roll at advantage.
Okay, so my first roll, which I already did, was a 12 total.
Okay.
The second roll, come on, is a 14 total.
Both hit, but we're
Okay.
only going to do the one.
Right, so rolling for damage is 6, and I do get sneak attack because I have advantage.
Don't worry, don't worry about it. You, as he swings at you, you kind of like look at him, go, "Us," and then you just kick him, and he drops.
Nice.
So then, Culty number 1 is already dead. Valeth.
Okay, I am. I'll move up to right here. And
Okay.
then I am going to do Shocking Grasp on this guy.
Ooh, shocking grasp. Okay,
Yeah.
tell me what that one does again.
All right, so I'm going to reach over and I'm going to touch him, and I'm going to make an attack roll against him first, which is a 19 total.
That definitely hits.
And I'm going to electrocute him with 8 lightning damage.
Okay, that's you. You touch him and he just goes. Joy bothered him, and then he.
Oh, what a shocking turn of events.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Everybody
ain't the
takes
voltage
2
that
points of
kills ya,
psychic
it's the
damage.
amperage.
Okay, so let's see here. So, Ulrich collapses beneath the shadow of the stone effigy. His last breath escapes as an ember flickering in the dark. The fire around him gutters, then dies, and only the flow of the water. And as you can hear from the back of the cavern, Stella's shaky breathing disturb the cavern, and you hear from the book. Oh, hold on. I'm not needing to rename that. I'm needing to play it. Come on, play. There we go.
Finally, a cruel flame goes out. Good riddance.
So you all, just the party at least, hear that, and from the back, Stella approaches and goes, "Okay, so you killed the lunatic, and I would like to leave, preferably with you, preferably alive."
I mean, the door is trapped, but looks like we can steal these boats.
Don't
Yes.
worry, you are coming with us, whether you like it or not. Bam.
She goes, all right, I get it. I'm not dying for this idiot's ego trip, but if you lot don't stab me, I can get you downriver in one piece. If you kill me, you'll lose the only person who knows how tolls end work. I know who's bought, I know who's scared, I know who's pretending. I know they took the girl.
Can I do an insight to see how truthful she's being?
Yes,
I
roll
will
insight.
take that.
Can I loot the cultist, brother Aldrich?
Loot that body. Yeah. He has hold on. Let me pull it up. Okay, I loot the cultist. And he has, I need to roll a d12. He has a 4.
He's got a fork.
No, not a fork, a
Boots
4.
of haste. Boots.
So he has on his person, he has 15 gold. And you're not going to believe this. He's got a jar of dirt. He's got a jar of dirt.
Is it
Oh, wow.
Special dirt.
It's not special. It looks like it's just dirt that he's been collecting over the time that he's he's been kind of traveling.
Everyone has their
Maybe
hobbies.
so.
What area is the dirt sourced from?
Can I make
All
a
over.
nature check?
Local dirt.
Locally sourced.
My
Yeah, locally
insight was
sourced.
a 23 on the lady.
You can tell that she is
I got an
terrified
18 on the
yet
nature check.
truthful.
Okay.
Nature check. You can tell that it's mostly from outside the cave, possibly some from Greenglade, possibly some from other areas.
Yeah,
I'm
I can
going
do
to
better
add
with
that
I don't
15
think.
gold to my pocket to recoup potion expenses.
Hey,
I tell everyone that we should. What did she say her name was? The lady that was with us, or
Thella Dorn.
Thella. That we should probably listen to Thella and get whatever information we can out of her.
Yeah, so her name is Sela. S-E-L-A.
Sela. Got it.
SELA.
S-E-L-A.
Okay.
So she knows where the girl who took the girl.
She just knows that the girl's been taken. She's offering to help you to find Winry.
I'll ask her, is the
Alright.
girl in Toll's Inn?
She nods and goes, "That's where Brother Alric had sent her."
Okay.
Okay, so she steps onto the riverboat.
Anybody know
Hold
how to pilot a boat?
on. she
Land
steps
vehicles only for me.
she steps to the tiller. She seems to know what she's doing.
And she's just the accountant.
Yes. And catnip at the front. We're pulling a monkey D. Luffy.
I'm on top of the world.
We
I
should
say FC
probably
level.
take a quick look
Or
around first,
lowest
shouldn't
part of
we?
the world.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Is
you
there
can
anything else in
certainly
here?
take a look around. Roll an investigation check.
Yeah,
My
definitely.
specialty.
Can I just ask Sela if there's anything worth taking around here?
She shakes her head and goes, "No, at this point, it's mostly just food to make sure that the cultists here were fed."
So 14 on investigation.
You do a cursory glance through the boxes and bags and find that Sela is mostly agreed. You don't find much in them.
All right. I join everyone else on the
Okay, so you step onto the riverboat. The water
on
is
a boat.
cold, and the air are growing fresher as the tunnel winds towards the surface. The current carries you into the widening light, and as the cave opens, and you hear from the book as you guys sail down the cavern. Only the party hears this, not Sela. So you hear the sound of silence. Come on. No, I don't want to. I don't want to rename. I want to play. There we go.
You think they will like me?
But as the river widens, and morning mist drifts over stone walls rising above you like the ribs of a giant fortress, the light here is not as warm like in Greenglade, but instead is a pale, thin sky that seems reluctant to shine. Before you lies the town of Toll's End. Towers of stone perched on the cliff's edge, banners snapping, guards in formation along the walls. You hear a bell chiming the change of the watch. As your boat drifts into the middle of town and into a dock piloted by Sela, dozens of armed figures. Oh, Bayless says BRB, so maybe I will stop. But
how is the town spelled?
Toll's End, so TOLL' End. Toll's
Okay.
End.
I'm gonna go grab some coffee.
Okay. maybe I will stop reading.
5-minute break.
5-minute break.
All right, I'll be right back.
Go stretch your legs. I'm going to reread my narration. The river widens, and morning mist drifts over stone walls rising above you like the ribs of a giant fortress. The light here is not as warm like in Greenglade, but instead is a pale, thin sky that seems reluctant to shine. Before you lies the town of Toll's End. Towers of stone perched on the cliff's edge, banners snapping and guards in formation along the wall. You hear a bell chiming the change of the watch as your boat, piloted by Sella, drifts into the dock in the middle of town, and dozens of armored figures turn towards you. Their eyes flick first to the empty space where Ulrich would have normally stood, then settle on all of you. Above, the guards in polished steel level their crossbows at you. Their tabards bear the sigil of Toll's End, a rising sun over a pair of crossed spears. The captain of this unit steps forward, her hand on her sword's hilt at her hip, ready to draw. Stay where you are. Where's Brother Ulrich? Identify yourselves. And Sella calls up from the boat after one of the guards jumps down onto the boat to tie it up. And Sella says, "Oh, for Lathander's sake, Riona, they're with me, and we are very late." Riona softens and goes, "Sella? Sella Dorn? You're alive!" The two briefly hug, and the captain calls, "Let them through! Escort them to the council. They're with me."
So they were waiting for Brother Aldrich?
They were waiting for Brother Ulrich.
Okay.
All right. This is suspicious as heck.
That was a roller coaster of emotions.
So you all disembark the boat. I told you, Crispy, this map wouldn't last long.
It's fine. I enjoyed making.
And welcome to the town of Toll's End.
So, Captain, how did you know Brother Ulrich?
She looks at you and goes, we were under contract by our town's head priest, Brother Luthen, to provide any assistance to the Church of Lathander."
The Church of Lathander.
She looks at you and goes, "Yeah, isn't that who Brother Ulrich was working for? He was working with Brother Luthen."
Absolutely not.
She looks at you and goes, "I don't believe you. They were moving holy
Yeah.
relics."
They were stealing holy relics and children.
Make a persuasion check.
All right.
I nudge Sella, and I'm like, "Hey, you wanna speak up?"
I got an 8.
She doesn't believe you, but Sella does speak up and goes, "Riona, they have your niece."
What's this
She
captain's
looks
last
at
name?
Thorn.
Is this Cressa's sister?
This is Cressa's sister.
Ooh.
They do look a little bit alike. I'm not gonna lie.
So she looks at Sella and goes, "Lathander, if I had only known." And she looks and she goes, "I can't do anything about that. Brother Luthen owns this town." And as she talks, she walks and she is taking you guys towards kind of the center of town, along with these guards that are flanking the party. So I'm going to move y'all along the way. In fact, I gotta get rid of a couple people here, people who are not here.
I will let her know that we sent her sister to Sister Muriel
Mm-hmm.
in Greenglade.
She looks at you and goes, I'm the captain of the guard here, but maybe I can make some excuses of how I can get out of town, and maybe I'll go see her. And she's like, but that'll be a time for another moment. Okay, so we've got everyone here, and you all are escorted to the council chambers here at that circle on the map that I just pinned.
So is are Sella and Cressa sisters, or are Cressa and Riona sisters?
Tressa and Riona are sisters.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Stella's last name is Dorn. Dorn.
Got it.
So you were led through the town along stone streets lined with banners and carved reliefs from long forgotten wars. The council chamber looms ahead, a large, circular, and imposing stone building. As you enter, you see the room is lit by skylight and magic lanterns. 4 officials sit at the table, bent in a semicircle. Some anxious, some cold, some unreadable. A man in silver and white vestments stands among them, smiling with 2 bright eyes. That's TOO, 2 bright eyes. The man sees you and speaks. Welcome, travelers. We pray your journey was uneventful. Toll's End receives all who come in peace. Brother Ulrich's absence is unfortunate. But as he speaks, just the party, so just the 4 of you, you hear.
Be cautious, young ones. That man's tongue tastes of lies.
And this is the man in the white robes talking.
This is the man in the white robes talking. So we are once
New
again.
voice.
We are once again here, and I just need to get rid of Irene. There we go. Okay. So you see seated before you the 4 members of the council, but you can tell that one chair is noticeably empty.
Well, I guess I'll be stand-in for Brother Ulrich then.
Um, no, that,
No one's gonna stop me.
so Sella kind of she grabs the back of your robes and goes. So you can tell, however, that the missing spot on the council is not Brother Ulrich.
Oh, okay.
So-
For a sec, I missed the first bit of that.
so you can tell that the empty seat does not belong to Brother Ulrich. So brother, so the man at the head of the table introduces himself as Brother Luthen. And the other council members, so starting on the left there, the lady introduces herself as Matron Corvessa. The man to the, let's see here, that would be the left of Brother Luthen, his name is Speaker Bellman. And the one on the other side, his name is Lord Harlow.
Lord?
Lord Harlow.
Interesting that of the 5, the Lord is the one who is not at 12 o'clock.
It is interesting, and that is something that you're going to have to figure out. So as you guys are standing there, you can see that the guards around the council hall have their hands on the hilts of their swords. You have some guards up on the balcony above that have crossbows pointed just kind of in your general direction. They're not like aimed or trained on you. You can also see that there is a magical barrier surrounding the council table itself. And Luthen just seems very serenely confident. Like if you were to look at him, it would almost be like a, you can't touch me here.
Gwyn steps forward and bows politely. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please pardon our travel-worn appearances. We did not expect to be brought before such esteemed personages as yourselves today.
The council acknowledges you.
If I may ask, for what reason would you have our presence here?
We've had trouble, says the lady on the far left. We've had trouble with smugglers. They seem to have been stealing. We thought you might be part of that group who'd been stealing from Brother Luthen's church.
No, quite the contrary. We were actually hired by Lord Pendrick of,
Edric.
wait, what was it? Edric?
Edric, Edric.
Edric. I'm not sure why. Alright, Lord Edric of Greenglade to look into that very same problem.
The man to the left of Brother Luthen says, "We've been concerned that Greenglade had been withholding goods from us. We have a very open trade agreement with them, and yet we haven't been receiving much from them lately."
I'm afraid that that is quite beyond my expertise, sir. But I can report on the the smugglers.
So the Lord goes, "Yes, go on, please. Tell us more about these smugglers who have been stealing from Brother Luthen's church."
So just quick sanity check. Would it be reasonable to press for payment first or after?
Make a persuasion check for me.
All right, persuasion, not insight.
Persuasion. Yeah, persuasion. Well, yeah, good. Start with an insight check.
Right. That is an 18 on insight.
You can tell that they weren't expecting you, so they don't really have payment for you. They thought you were smugglers. That had been stealing from Brother Luthen's Church of Lathander.
We're on trial right now.
Yeah, okay. That's the question I really want to know is this a situation where I can ask for money, or is this a situation where I will get arrested if I don't share? So it sounds like the latter. All right, so back to the conversation. Yes, so the smugglers in question were actually employed by cultists who
Brother
were...
Luthen holds up his hand and goes, "I do not wish to hear talk of cultists. There are no cultists here in Toll's End."
I did not say Toll's End.
He shakes his head and he goes, "It does not matter. I am sure here or anywhere in the local region, the cult, no matter who you may be speaking of, we have no dealings with them."
I did not say that either, sir.
He looks to the other council members, and they all kind of back away. He all looks to them, and they all kind of look at you and go, "What's brought you to Toll's End then?"
Well, as I was saying, we were investigating the smugglers. who were employed by cultists or people who act like cultists, dress like cultists, and are claimed to be cultists. And after confronting one such cultist, we took their ship downriver to your fair city, where the people who claimed, or not claimed to be cultists, but appear to be cultists, have been moving materials and hostages.
He eyes
That
you
is
narrowly. He eyes you narrowly and goes, hostages? That was Brother Ulrich's ship. Brother Ulrich works under my command at the Chapel of Lathander. Are you saying that he was a cultist?
I am saying
You might want to do
that
background checks next time.
yes, that. Could I do an insight to try and figure out a good tactic to take here?
Sure, roll for insight.
Because I don't doubt that he is in on it. So that was a 20 total.
So you can tell that mentioning the cult here is probably not going to get you very far. What you probably should do instead is mention, because you have Captain Thorn here, and you also have Sella. It may be better to mention Winry.
Yep. Now, enough about these cultists. We do know for certain that someone has kidnapped a little girl, and we received intelligence from an unaffiliated party that her kidnappers brought her downriver. They might have stopped here, so we would like to investigate to try and find any clues before moving on to other more likely.
Brother Luthen holds up his hand and goes, children go missing all the time. We have records of that happening, but we have no record of anyone going missing lately.
I don't see how that is relevant to what we are seeking.
Even if one of the missing is the niece of your captain of the guard.
The lady at the left side of the table goes, Brother Luthen, I've heard that no, she looks like she's wanting to speak up, but Brother Luthen shoots her a look, and she kind of quickly quiets down and goes, I'm sorry, there are no missing children here. You must be mistaken.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. What?
Now, if you'll excuse us, brother, I don't believe that this trivial matter is something that we need to bother your holiness with.
He nods, but as you go to leave, Brother Luthen calls, you are free to explore this city. We will send for you once Brother Ulrich arrives. He watches you as you leave and gives you a polite nod, but his eyes linger just a little too long on the book in Catnap's arm. And he goes, may the light guide your search. And he makes a holy gesture. But as you turn to leave, you hear I need to have these preloaded.
He knows me.
That was like the child voice that they heard in the temple in the cave.
Yes.
Um,
So you guys are escorted from the council chamber.
Real quick
And
before we exit the chamber, the other two
Mhm.
council people, can I just insight check them to see, like, did they seem like the other councilwoman who kind of was wanting to say more, or did they seem like totally confident in Brother Ulrich and just on board with whatever he had to say?
Sure, go ahead and make 2 different insight checks.
Okay, so the first one is dirty 20,
Okay.
and the second one is a 21.
Okay. So you can tell that the one next to Brother Luthen, Speaker Bellman, he seems very nervous and twitchy, and the other one, Lord Harlow, when you look at him, you can tell that his face is flushed as if he is consistently inebriated.
Hmm.
Okay. And they were the speaker, the Lord, and what was the lady's title? I can't remember.
Matron
Matron.
Corvessa.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so guards, along with Captain Thorne, escort you through the bustling streets of Toll's End. So we're going to go back to here.
While we're talking, I want to talk to Captain, or while we're walking, I want to talk to Captain Thorne and ask her, like, why didn't you say something? That's your niece. You just gonna let them ignore the fact that she's missing? Don't they have any more, I don't know, you're the captain of their guard. You'd think they'd be more concerned about your family.
She looks to you and kind of, you know what, make a persuasion check.
Sure. Oh, that is an 8.
She grips, you can tell that she grips the hilt of her sword and shakes her head and goes, not here. She looks between the four of you, and then she looks at Sella and goes, I think I just need to go see my sister. And eventually you arrive at a warm, firelit inn, which is actually right down there ish. Because you guys are way bigger than the map this time.
We're
Family,
giants.
I'm big.
It just makes travel easier.
Yeah.
You guys flanked by the guards, Captain Thorne, and joined by Scylla. Okay.
I will ask
So-
Captain Thorne as we approach the inn. So, how closely are they going to be watching us?
She looks between the two guards and kind of leans in and goes, just don't get too curious. But she opens the door to an inn called the Wick Light. A woman with rolled sleeves and sharp eyes greets you with a mug in each hand. She introduces herself as Maeve Holland and then says, you look like half drowned and twice harassed. Come in, warm yourself.
Why, thank you. What a fine establishment.
Okay. And welcome to the Wick Light. Catnip immediately makes himself at home, or herself at home.
Out of me, please.
And as you guys enter the inn, the two guards take up their spot by the door, and then Captain Thorne gives a nod to Sella, who then turns to leave.
Sella's leaving,
Captain Thorne is leaving.
and the guards are staying.
The guards are staying, at least for now.
Oh, Captain, thank you for guiding us to the oh, there we go. Thank you for guiding us. We'll have to catch up some later.
Nods and turns to leave.
All right.
What time of day is it?
So it is going to be just about like, I realize I said morning as you guys were sailing in on the boat, but I'm thinking that the council, like the walk to the council, as well as the council meeting itself, you guys are looking at probably mid-afternoon, probably early evening already.
Okay.
And you said
Alright.
this lady's name is Maeve?
Maeve Hollow. You can see her bustling about the different tables, serving strong tea and even stronger ale.
Well, Gwen would certainly like the opportunity to eat, bathe, and relax.
Okay. You do
Yeah.
so.
Definitely eat first. Have a nice, good afternoon, non-ration meal.
So, so I believe that would come with a room. So you guys would just need to pay. I think it's just the 1 silver. Although this is kind of a slightly nicer establishment than the one in Green Glades. So I'm actually going to say that the cost for this is going to go up to 5.
5 silver.
5 silver.
A piece.
5 silver a piece.
I asked for my own room.
And you can get it. You have the first door on the right, upstairs.
Gwen does not particularly care either way. Is it 5 silver per person or 5 silver per room?
5 silver per person. Although you can get a group discount if you get one of the larger rooms that are available.
All right, everyone. We springing for the group discount or doing individual rooms?
That's fine with me.
So what does Catnip do? Catnip's the only one here that has not chosen.
I mean, I'm gonna go with cheap option.
Okay, so you guys can take the first door on the left that has the 3 beds, and now all of you will pay 4 silver apiece.
Still less than 5.
Less than 5.
Again, Maruk doesn't sleep on a
I,
bed.
So maybe you guys can take
I
the 2
only have
rooms,
I only have golden copper
and I'll make
right
it
now.
3 silver.
3
They'll
silver.
make
You do not
change
have
for
any
you.
gold.
Gold and copper.
Okay, so
You
a
said
gold. So
silver?
1 gold piece is 10 silver. You'll just get change. In fact, I'll actually make it 3, and you guys can take the first door on the first door on the left with the 2 beds, and Maruk can sleep on the floor.
So 3 silver for us.
3 silver for the 3 of you,
All right.
and Valeth pays 5 for her own room.
As we're like going upstairs, whoever goes upstairs, as like we get up the stairs and kind of like away, do the guards stay at the door?
The guards stay at the door.
Okay, so like kind of
They
when
seem,
we're like
they
out.
seem more interested in using this as kind of a we're now on break, so to speak.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, so definitely when
How
we get away
much,
from them, out of earshot, I'll let everyone know like we should have a group meeting in a private room.
How much
Well,
silver would I
Maruk's
get
already
back?
upstairs.
You would get 7 silver back.
All right. So whose room are we meeting in?
Either
Uh,
Valeth or your guys's. There's only 2 rooms.
Yeah, wherever, whatever. Maruk was already in a room, so that's fine.
Yeah. More places to sit.
Yeah.
And Sella's just going to kind of be in her own room. She recognizes that.
Nice.
Oh,
I
goodness.
love it. Are you writing in chalk on our doors so we remember?
Yeah.
Yes. That was one of my favorite things from the last session. Like the little notes everywhere.
Valeth. And then
I
what's
look
this?
around and realize Catnip is not with us, so
Catnip
I go
is?
back downstairs. Oh no! Oh,
I'm on the dresser.
oh, you are on the dresser. I didn't look there. My apologies. Us and us.
And us.
Okay, so yeah, so the people on the well, at least the father guy does not like us. We definitely piqued his suspicions early. But I kind of got the vibe that the council is definitely like very much under his sway. The woman, she seemed kind of like she had more to say, and then the speaker, he was very nervous and twitchy, and the Lord was just drunk. I mean, who even knows if he knew what was going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like what's his name? Um, the guy in the white robes. I'm bad with names.
Was it
Brother Luke.
brother?
Brother Luthen. I think he's gonna come after us. We know too much.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't have risked uh opposing him so clearly if we were in private, but I thought it would be the best move considering we had witnesses. I didn't want to risk saying anything that could be used to go against, make it look like we were in with the smugglers or in with the cultists.
Oh, I totally agree. I was so worried we were gonna have to go in there and lie to him because I'm not super great at lying, and he seemed like he would have known no matter what.
Yeah, I'm horrible at it.
So that was probably the best approach.
Same.
But I mean, they're gonna be like on our tails the whole time here. The captain said, "Don't get too curious." So
Also,
we'll have to be sly about what we do.
if we rest, someone probably needs to do watch rotations.
I'll only need 4 hours to rest, so I can definitely take 4 hours of watch if you'd like.
I'm actually a bit
So-
concerned of you being in a room by yourself.
I mean, I just like my privacy. It's so crowded in here. I just want a bed to myself. That's what I'm used to.
Yeah, I know, I get that. I'm just trying to think how we'll manage it with keeping watch. Like, would you be comfortable with me sitting in the room with you while while you're asleep, or we can maybe just trap the door with something that'll create it,
Or we take watch
enough
in the hallway.
noise.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Do
Yeah,
we
it's just
need to talk to Sella more? She didn't really give us too much information other than she knows the kid was brought here.
I think we should ask her like everything she knows about the cult. If she was their accountant, then like she's got to have a pretty good idea of the structure and what they were doing and what their goals were.
But not only the cult, also Tolzien. She said she knew the powers to be.
Oh, good thinking.
Yeah, honestly, I expected us to be taking her back to Greenglade when I wanted to bring her along. I mean, she's definitely going to be valuable to have here, but
Yes,
I'm not very good
but
at questioning people.
the longer that we stay away from finding this kid, the colder the trail gets.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, let me go get her. Let me see if she's gone to bed yet.
So you go and you knock on her door,
Yes.
and she answers and goes, "Yes."
We were convening in our group room and we were discussing some things, and we hoped that you would join us. I
She
understand
nods.
you're probably tired, but we'll try to make it quick.
She nods and she walks across the hall to join the rest of you.
So, would you like to tell us everything you know about the cult by any chance?
She she looks at you and goes, "I just ran the numbers. I don't know a lot of the logistics. I just know that this place was kind of a big deal to Brother Ulrich and, well, I guess also to Brother Luthen."
So-
She's like, I just know that they sent that Thorn girl down the river. I have no idea where. I have the numbers. I don't have the logistics.
So you have the numbers. who was footing the bill for all of this?
She looks at you and make a persuasion check.
All right. Persuasion
Persuasion.
3.
she looks at you and goes, I don't think I should tell you that quite yet.
Really?
She
That's
goes,
really what I'm going with?
she nods and goes, I'm just as much under scrutiny here because I didn't show up with Brother Ulrich. They're gonna want to know where he is and what you guys had to do with all of it. I need to have something just in case they come for me. I need to have something up my sleeve.
Wait, I thought it was pretty clear to everyone that Brother Ulrich is dead.
I think they're still
Who-
waiting for him.
We also
Yeah,
never
she
mentioned
said-
that he's dead.
Yeah, we didn't.
She shakes her head and goes, I think they still think he's alive.
How long do you think we'll have here before he doesn't show up, before they start to get suspicious? I mean, obviously they already were.
She looks out
It
the
honestly
window.
kind of depends on how lazy he was.
Yeah, she looks out the window at the dying light outside the window and goes, I think we've got probably one more full day, maybe 2.
So,
Alright,
Stella,
well-
who was missing from the council hall? We saw 5 chairs, only 4 filled.
She looks around at you and goes, that's probably my uncle, Yora.
And what part does he have to play in all of this?
She shrugs and she goes, I don't know. He's just the town archivist.
Do you know
I
why
thought
he
I was
wasn't
going to see
present?
him when I got here. She goes, I thought he was going to be here. I was just as surprised to see that he wasn't there.
Do you know where he might be right now?
She shakes her head and goes, I think I know he's got a house here in town, but I never had the chance to go see him. I almost always saw him down at the docks when I was unloading stuff for the cult.
But you know how to get to his house from here?
She shakes her head and goes, just general ideas. Like I said, I've never been there.
Any particular landmarks around that might help us guide us to him? Or to the house?
She kind of thinks for a second and goes, I think it's almost too much of a coincidence that that Captain Thorne brought us to this inn in particular. There's plenty of inns in town, but she brought us here. I think you should go ask that bartender, Maeve.
I wouldn't do that while the guards are still here. Can I go peek down the stairs to see if they're still just chilling out in the tavern?
Make a stealth check for me.
22.
You stealthily, for a turtle,
Sneaky turtle.
you stealthily peek, like it's almost like your head, like how the turtle can like stick its head slightly out of its shell.
Yes.
You kind of like do that around the corner of the stairwell. And
Gotta make
You
some
look
fan
downstairs.
art now.
Yes, I can see it.
just like big wide eyes in the dark. You look downstairs and you actually see that Maeve has gotten these 2 guards losh drunk.
Heck yeah.
Alright, well, we can definitely sneak out, and we can definitely talk to her. The question is, do we want to go for trying to sneak around, or do we want to be blatantly upfront with our intentions?
I would
Because
not. We don't want to get any more people involved than needs to be in a hostile town.
The question is, well, not exactly a question, but if we are very clear, like if we go around telling people that we're uh asking if they've seen a particular young girl who was being trafficked downstream, uh you know, the everyday person, they're not going to be hostile towards us. Versus if we try to go around and sneak about it. But that does increase the risk of brother Luthen sending guards against us.
Well, we have
So,
Sella,
we...
who is it's her father that's missing, Yora,
Uncle.
uncle. We can just ask Maeve if she knows where Yora lives. Her niece wants to see him, and we think that he lives around this area. She's been here for a while. She knows the important people.
Yeah, good point. Well, let's freshen up just a little bit so we're not, covered in blood. Try to get a change of clothes and go talk to her.
Yes, you guys are able to kind of clean up a little bit. You've got a wash basin in your room that you're able to kind of either splash on yourselves or use to kind of take like a quick bath. I don't know. Vela, if you've got all of that in your room, you can do that all by yourself. But I don't know if the other three of you are going to like, okay, we're taking turns doing this. But after you guys are a little bit freshened up, Crispy, I've already moved you onto the landing, like as if you were still sneaking up there. But yeah, what are we doing now?
I'm gonna go to the bar and ask Maeve if she has any tea.
Okay, sidle up to the bar. And is that your opening line?
I mean, yeah, we just got a room. Might get something to drink. I'm also just keeping an eye on the guards, kind of gauging their intoxication level and to see if they're paying
Roll an
attention to us.
investigation check.
Investigation,
Mm-hmm.
12. Also, Barik doesn't
Here's the
drink, so I don't really know if they're drunk or not, other than if they're obviously drunk.
You can see that they are passed out on this table.
Awesome.
So Maeve
They're not
slides
vegetables.
a tea and a saucer over to you, or a cup and a saucer, with a tea bag in it, and goes, "There you go, love." And you now have a glass of tea or a cup of tea in front of you.
I'll take a pot of tea and whatever hot meal you have. Soup would be great if it's already prepared.
She looks and goes, "A pot, huh?" You can tell that this is that this phrase in and of itself might be code for something. Roll an insight check.
All right. Yeah, I got 9.
She can tell that you may just have been asking for a pot of tea, so she brings you a kind of a larger kettle and sets it in front of you and goes, "There you are, love."
Thank you. This is going to, well, we're gonna need it.
So she busies herself behind the bar to kind of fulfill your order and give you everything that you were needing.
So, Maeve, how long have you been the innkeeper here?
She looks at you and goes, "Oh, my whole life, dearie. My father's the one who built this inn. He's he was the light behind Wick Light."
It's a nice inn. You must have a lot of important people come by.
She looks over at the table with the 2 drunk guards and goes, "Yes, sometimes I do."
Ah, So, how long has Brother Luthen been on the council for?
She turns and she slaps the bar and she goes, "Do not mention that name under my roof."
My apologies. How long has the self-important jerk?
she nods and she goes back to polishing a glass. She goes, "Much better." She
So, how
goes,
long has he been around?
she goes, "I remember Luthen when he was yet, but just a lad. I almost think that we were just about the same age. But for some reason, after he got caught up in the priesthood, he changed."
He seemed very insistent that, well, certain things could not be true.
A persuasion check.
All right. 15, and while I'm at it, I'd like to make an insight check to, make sure that she's actually being honest about not liking him and whatnot.
Go for it.
All right, so that was 15 on the persuasion, and insight is, let's see, that was a 7. I think I round that up to 8. Let me check what the threshold was. To see, yeah, so that would become an 8 plus 7, so 15 for insight.
Okay, so 15 for both. So she kind of leans in, and you can tell that she really truly does not like Brother Luthen. She leans in and she whispers and she goes, "A goat was taken the other night. I know the guards," and she looks over again at the table to make sure that the 2 guards are still drunk. She goes, "The guards, they've been hushing it up."
Well, it's a good thing that we ran into you then, because we are looking for a child who was taken.
She
Oh.
nods and goes, "I heard it was a little girl."
Yeah, she's what, 5 now? I genuinely don't
Uh,
know.
I would say she's probably closer to like 8 or 9.
Well, Gwen said 5 because she doesn't remember kids' ages.
They all look the same.
Yes, she believes that too.
So Sella leans over and he goes, "Heavens, weren't you ever a child? Captain Thorne's daughter is 9, or Captain Thorne's niece is 9."
Look, I met her mother once. Spoke to her for all of 2 minutes.
So you can tell that Maeve's trying to keep things on the down low, but you've started to kind of grease the wheels a little bit here. You've started to getting her open up.
All right. Um, so I guess 2 things. One, we noticed that um that Sella's uncle, Yora, I think it was missing from that council meeting, so we were hoping to track him down.
So make a persuasion check.
All right. Maybe I should have taken expertise in persuasion instead. 6.
6, good enough. It was a 5. She leans in and goes, "Archivist Yara has vanished 2 days ago." And Sella, you can tell she's got dark skin, but even though she's got dark skin, the color drains from her face and goes, "Oh no." And
Oh, no.
she leans in and goes, "Maeve, please, I need to know where he is. I've never been to his house. Can you please tell me where he is?
We were actually
And
hoping to ask you for some directions to his house so we could investigate a bit.
Maeve looks at all of you and goes, I can't give you his exact address, but I just know he lives across the river.
How close are we to the river?
Well, let's take you back to the town map just to take really quick, just to take a tip and look.
Oh, so it's all the way across town?
Yes, it would be across town.
All right. So, second question. We need to, well, get out and about to ask around about things, and I don't really want to risk being caught without guards. So, I don't want to risk, say, pretending to be guards either. Do
That
you
was gonna be my
could you
idea.
get a message to someone who might be able to give us a bit of, you know, the make it look like we're, you know, where we're supposed to be with people we're supposed to be with? Perhaps some
Um,
sympathetic guards.
let's see here. Make a deception check.
Me? But I'm not
Yes.
lying. Okay.
No. There's a point for this.
Yeah, yeah. Holy shit, nat 20.
Okay.
Yay!
So she leans in and goes, "Don't worry, dearies. I'll just say you were here all night in case anyone comes to check on you, and that you retired early and do not wish to have visitors. Go. I'll take care of the two over there." And she points to the table where the two guards are sloshed.
But we just know they're across. The house is across the river, but we don't know where. It's gonna be like a
Um,
needle in a haystack.
so
Is there anything?
so let's
Go
see
ahead
here.
if you need to.
Let me pop back to the map here, and so here's what I'm going to have you guys do. So anyone who would like to roll an investigation check.
Yes, please.
I wrote a
Aw.
10.
9.
I got 10.
Okay, so no, that's not going to be enough. What the heck? What the hey? So let's see here. So she gives you kind of like the block to kind of go off of, and just kind of says that it would be kind of near this fountain here in town. What the heck? Who's sounding like whose audio is like that?
It's Valus.
Uh-oh.
Well, hold on. Let me change some things up.
You're good now.
There,
Wow.
the demon filter is
It's my
gone.
headphones. Hold on.
I was like, we got a demon in chat now.
Okay, what is this? Bad, good, demon.
Voice good now.
Okay,
Voice good.
that's so weird. My headphones just decided to alter my voice. I guess I had got a 17 on my investigation check earlier. I guess you never heard that.
You got 17. You decide in a stroke of inspiration to get up and check the guards' pockets who are passed out at the table behind you.
Okay, I do that.
And as you go through their pockets, you find a note that one of the guards is supposed to go check in on Archivist Yora. And wouldn't you know it, there's his address.
Oh,
that
look at
spelled?
this.
Yoris, Yorsa. Oh, or
Yora.
So it's archivist.
Archivist Yora.
Okay, got it.
All right, I show everyone the address.
Hey,
In fact,
fine.
for that, I'm actually going to give you a point of inspiration.
Yay! And I asked Maeve, can she give us directions to this address? Does she know? I mean, over the river.
Yeah, so she's able to narrow it down a little bit more now. So back to the map we go. She says that it is in that bottom right corner of that square of houses.
Okay.
Which one?
So the bottom right corner of that square of houses. So actually where that ping just came from. And it's now marked on the map.
Gwen uses these powers that she does not know she possesses in order to mark the door with her chalk from half a city away.
so it's pronounced probably
I'm just
dark.
assuming that you've got a town map.
Yeah, that too.
So by now it's probably after dark.
It is starting to get dark, yes.
All right, is this one of those places where it's like illegal to go out at night without a torch?
Nope, you can hear plenty of people out on the street. In fact, you feel like if you walked out right now, no one would give you a second glance.
Even a turtle.
Even a turtle.
All right, I kind of stand out.
Well, so does catnip.
True.
I look like a child.
I think my background literally does say that I stand out in crowds.
Doesn't it say that you also like faintly glow or something like that?
I don't remember.
Hey, this is like the river equivalent of a port city, I think. So
Yeah, they see all kinds.
So if we're going to try to get there, we're going to be getting awfully close to the council chambers again, which means if we head directly in the shortest path, it's probably guard heavy.
It could be. If it comes down to it, I'll have you make rolls as necessary. But like I said again, you if you step out right now, people are milling about. Yes, it's starting to get night, but people are still kind of out and about, doing last minute things, heading to taverns, heading to other less reputable places, and so on.
well, thank you for the tea and the soup. Sorry that I only got to enjoy 1 or 2 cups of it, but we'd better head out.
She nods to you and goes, "Take care, dearies."
Right, so do we want, like, for the session wise, when do we want to call it?
You guys are close. You guys are almost to like the end here. I'll
right.
let you in on that.
All right, so I guess let's continue if everyone else is good with that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
off we go.
Okay. Oh, and Captain Thorn is no longer there. So the two guards stay drunk at their table. Sella joins you, and you guys make your way. And you guys can move if you really want to. But you guys make your way over to Archivist Yora's house. Phew.
Is it
And
locked?
so the front door is not. In fact, as you get there, you can see that the door actually seems slightly ajar. It's made of glass. It's ajar.
Well, that's
Cautiously
not a
wasn't
good
quite
sign.
expecting it to be open.
Okay, I just need to get rid of Kyrene there. And there we go.
Lit inside.
It is faintly lit. At least you can see some glowing embers from the fireplace, as well as some other faint light sources from down the hall there to your right.
Okay, do I hear anyone?
Make a perception check.
Wow, what is with the rolls today? I got an 8.
You strain. You don't hear anything.
I
And
call out
not because
to
there
the
isn't
light.
anything, but you don't hear anything.
I
Do
call
I
out to
hear
the light and
outside?
be like, "Hello, is anyone
Do
there?"
you hear an echo or is it like silence?
It's silent.
Do I hear the fire? Well,
It would just be kind of like glowing embers. It's not like
Okay.
crackling.
and do I hear the outside?
And yes, you hear the outside. It's not like you've
Okay.
gone deaf.
I was just making sure it was
So
like a
windows and
magic
curtains,
silence
it's not
kind of
that
thing.
suspicious.
No, it is not a magical
Okay.
silence.
So the fire is still warm, but I don't hear anyone. What about you guys?
Can I look around to see if like there's any signs that someone's been here recently?
Roll an investigation check.
I got 15.
So the food on the table over there seems like it's gone cold, and the everything else in the room kind of seems fairly undisturbed. But you can tell by looking at the door that you just came through that it was messed with recently.
Okay, I let everybody else know that there might be somebody in here, or someone who's been in here recently.
Can I look over this way? I'm assuming.
Yes. If you want, I can give you a little bit more. Give me just 1 second. So as you peer around the corner, you see more of the hallway.
Is that the only doorway in here?
Yes.
All right.
And I can say
Let's-
that with confidence because I am looking at the whole map.
All right, let's go down that hall.
Sella kind of hangs back and she looks like she's looking, looking through her uncle's stuff. Not for anything in particular. She just kind of seems to be looking.
She said she had never been here before, right? That was what.
Mhm.
Okay,
So
just leave her be.
I ask her if she has any alchemy stuff.
She looks at you and goes, "No."
Yeah, well,
as
it's worth a
we
shot.
move, I'd like to keep an eye out for anything like I don't quite know how to apply my eye for detail class ability outside of full turn order.
So what does it say again?
You can make or you can use a bonus action to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or to make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues.
Deciphering
So-
might come important here in a bit. And if we need to use the perception part of it, I will ask for a roll.
Okay. Yeah. Gwyn right now sort of assumes that this guy has been kidnapped or something. So
Okay.
be passively keeping an eye out for those investigation type details.
Okay.
So let me know if I need to make a roll.
Okay, I will. So you can see to the end of this hallway. You've been in the living room, and now that just leaves you these other two rooms here.
Can I open up this door? Since I'm right by it.
Yes, it is not locked. But I will ask, roll a stealth check for me.
Roll a stealth check.
Are we trying to be
13.
stealthy?
Say again,
We-
Crispy.
13.
13. You open the door silently, and you can see Yora's bedroom.
And I don't see anybody in it.
You don't see anybody in it. At least not at first.
I would like to check behind that screen.
Okay. I guess you just walk over there. It's not like you need to make a roll for that.
Inside any cabinets that look big enough to stash a body.
That I will ask a investigation check for.
All right. That is an 18.
You go through the cabinets that are along the back wall as well as over by where you're standing right now, and all you find are just kind of belongings, clothes, and other knickknacks.
All right.
Can I investigate to see if there's been anybody in here recently?
Sure, roll an investigation check.
Okay, it's going to be a 15.
So you can tell that this room looks decidedly undisturbed. Everything seems very meticulous, and the way that Yora lives, nothing seems out of place in here.
Okay.
His books are in the Dewey Decimal System.
Which haven't been invented yet, but so it's the Yora decimal system.
He is an archivist. I mean, makes sense.
Okay, you kind of get the feeling that this room probably does not have much in the way of to tell you.
Let's go check the
Alright,
other one.
Moving on. Let's try this door.
Okay, if you're going to this door, make a sleight of hand check. This door is locked.
All right. And sleight of hand, do I get to... Is this a proficiency bonus for the, whatchamacallit tools?
Thieves' tools?
Thieves' tools?
Yes. If you are proficient in thieves' tools, you can add that bonus.
All right, so that is a 9 total.
A 9.
Mhm.
You fumble with this lock. It is still locked.
Does the door look
As usual.
solid?
Catnip, you want to try?
The door does look fairly solid. Roll an investigation check for me.
Who?
Does not matter.
I wrote a 9.
22.
You press your ear to the door and you hear something. It's faint, but you do hear rustling.
I'm gonna go out, take the risk of it being Yora, and knock on the door. Yora, is that you?
So you knock on the door, and all of a sudden you just hear more clattering and clanging, and you hear two voices. One which calls out, "What is that?" And the door flies open. There are two cultists searching this room. Roll initiative.
Awesome.
Bum.
20 total.
I'm assuming we took a short rest on the boat.
Yes, there was a short rest involved.
Oh, good.
23 for initiative.
Okay. Because you guys were not expecting this, you guys are actually surprised. So this first round, you won't get to act. You are surprised.
They got the drop on us.
They did get the drop.
Yeah.
I just realized,
Because
did
we
I
announced
unlock the
ourselves.
door?
No, it's okay.
I figure it was worth the risk.
It was, yeah.
Okay.
I find it amusing that they opened the door from all the way over there.
They opened the door and then
Um,
ran back.
So actually, that would probably be more like this.
Oh, it took two
Um,
of them.
And here
so
I was thinking it was just a superfluous use of like mage hand.
I actually don't think they're spellcasters, but anyway, so the first one's going to rush out and try to attack Maruk. That is a 19.
That hits.
So that's a 1d6 plus 1. So that's a 7.
Ow.
And then and then the other one is going to rush out and go to Gwyn and roll a 5.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
So he got too excited to do exactly what the other one had done, that he can't even get his sword out of its scabbard, and just ends up fumbling in front of you. And then so it goes back to the top of the order again, and so it's actually going to be, they rolled 10s, but because you guys were all surprised, they get to go first. So now we're going to the top of the order with Maruk.
All right, so Maruk's gonna rotate in between the two,
Okay.
and I'm gonna attack the one that had just attacked me with a claw.
Okay. Roll for AC.
A 14 to hit,
That definitely hits.
and I'm going to use Hand of Harm again.
Hand of Harm, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
And so what does that one do again?
it just adds extra necrotic damage equal to 1 roll for my martial arts dice plus my wisdom modifier. So it's
Okay, so roll for damage.
yeah, it's a 1d6 plus 2 additional damage. 12 damage.
Holy crap. You swipe at this cultist and he screams and falls.
All right. Flurry of blows on the other one.
Okay, roll for AC.
So first attack is 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, second attack 20 to hit.
No, that does hit.
It's a dirty 20. It's not a natural.
But still.
For hold on, I gotta re-roll that. I still had Hand of Harm up. 9 damage.
You flurry of blows, so you quickly go into this cultist, and you just hear bones popping, cracking, lots of internal trauma, and he goes down, but not before he says, "Stop looking for the girl. Her light belongs to us." And then he dies.
I didn't expect that.
Well,
Well, that was quick.
I'm gonna look for the girl even harder now. Don't tell me what to do.
Pull Michael
Alright.
Scott. I'm now gonna look for even harder.
Time to
Now-
turn out their pockets.
Yeah, turn out their pockets.
What you got on you?
Can I flurry of blows check their pockets?
Quickly, let's go there. So you find between the two of them that they had 10 gold, so 5 gold apiece. One of them had a stick of chalk. The other one just had like a loaf of, like a bread roll.
So, but whatever they were looking for, they didn't find it.
They did not find it.
To think of the. Did I write down? Oh, Maruk took the 15 gold from Ulrich. I'm putting the 10 gold from these guys in party inventory.
That's fine. I was down to like 8 gold, so I was like, I might
No
need
worries.
You
And Gwen
literally
is looking
supplied
at
the whole party
that
with
stupid shelf
potions.
for her
That's true.
stash.
Okay, so as you walk into this room, papers are strewn, ink bottles are shattered, drawers are hanging agape, and books litter the floor. You can tell that this room has obviously been ransacked like someone was looking for something. Go figure.
Well,
They
time
ran-smacked
for
it.
us to do our share of the ransacking.
Get our little
Do
grubby
any
fingers.
of the
Can I step
do
out in
any
the
of the
hall
books
and yell
have
for Stella to
pictures?
come back here?
Yes. So you call for Sella, and she joins you in the office.
I forgot she was here.
So she looks around and goes, "Oh no, they must have taken him."
What would they be looking for?
You know where they might have taken him?
So she looks to Catnip to answer his question. And goes, "I don't know. I used to know some of the cult's hideouts, but I think they recently moved some of those."
I'd like
What
to do
would
an
they-
insight check on her.
Go ahead.
Can I start looking through the desk? Is there any like secret compartments?
So let's see here. Make an. Let's see here. Make a. Yeah, make an investigation check.
12.
I would also like to investigate the room to see if like I could find out what they were looking for in here.
Okay, so yeah, so both of you make an investigation check. Gwen got a 15 on insight. You can tell that Sella, she honestly does not know where the cult might be hiding out or where they may have taken her uncle.
Okay.
I got a 21.
I rolled a 12.
You got a 21?
Mhm.
Okay, so so Crispy, all you can see is the stuff that's on the top of the desk, and you find on the table a journal open to a page that it looks like someone tried to cover this entry up by pouring ink on it. It's now mostly dried, so there's no one doing it or removing it. But with some work, you can decipher the words canticle, origins in Aurora's faith, early failures, subject believes she was divine, then it cuts off.
Are
But
there
Valith,
any go ahead.
but Valith, with your check, you find that right above Yora's desk, there's a loose stone.
So
Can I pry it open?
You
What?
can,
Go
you
ahead.
can. So you pull this stone out with just a little bit of effort, and behind it there is a kind of a crumpled up piece of paper.
I'll pull it out and read it.
So you read, and in fact, I'm going to have you do another investigation check.
Okay. That is a 14.
So you can tell that it's coded, but you may not be able to tell. Some of the words kind of seem like you're not able to fully translate them properly. So you see in the city where the soldiers hid from the sun, the bishop walks.
Okay. I'll just bring that over and show the group. I'll show Sella especially, and I'll let everyone know like it's coded and this is what I could make out so far.
Now, the journal I'm looking at, does any of what's written in there mean anything to me?
Make a religion check.
Religion. 14.
So you think that the Aurora that he's referring to might actually be referring to Aurelia, the goddess that you found in in the caves that you were just in.
The old forgotten sect thing.
Yes. Where you found Nerith and the Wand of Secrets.
And what did the journal say again?
So it said Canticle, Origins in Aurora's Faith, Early Failures, Subject believes she was divine, and then it cuts off.
Is it cut
Type
off
that out
because
because I'm
it's
having trouble with
unfinished?
I'm sorry, say again?
Could you type that out and just drop it in chat?
Sure. So Canticle, Origins.
The
No.
passage unfinished because it's covered in ink or because it's just not finished?
Because it's covered in ink.
Are there any blank pieces of paper around?
Would prestidigitation clear ink?
Not in this case. You can tell that it's clearly past salvaging.
Okay, was just wondering.
I personally don't know what the word canticle means, but like, would we know it in the context of this world?
You would if you make a religion check.
Okay.
With
I
my
will make that
14
a
religion check, would it mean
Actually,
anything?
no. Actually, a history check. I'm going to make a history check.
A history?
All right, history.
Okay.
I am equally bad at both.
I wrote a 16.
I got a
for-
16.
I wrote a 16
I got-
as well.
21.
Nice.
I got a so I heard a 16, I heard a 21, and an 18. Okay. So you understand the canticle is kind of an old phrase for like a book of hymns, but also could mean a book, like a religious book that can contain the work or the life of someone important.
Oh,
that's
Like
where I
a
know it.
biography.
Yeah,
like with religious
not-
connotations.
yeah. So it's got religious connotations.
Canticle, Origins, and Aurora's Face. And then what did the note that I could decipher? Do you mind typing out what I could read on it?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. I
So-
appreciate that.
In the city where the soldiers hid from the sun, the bishop walks.
Okay.
So I can well, let me
Can
look
anybody
this up
else-
first because I want to see if I have sufficient notes to justify remembering this.
Does this code look like anything to anybody?
So Stella takes the note from you and goes, let me look at that. I might be able to decipher that a little bit.
I give it to her.
And after some time, and she finds an ink bottle that hasn't been shattered, and she pulls out a quill from her bag, and she starts going. She goes, did you translate this already? Like what did it say?
I tell her, in the city where the soldiers hid from the sun, the bishop walks. That was all I could get.
So she takes a look at it and goes, close. I think it's not in the city. It's below the city. And so she writes in below the city. And then she goes, what, for that next part, she goes, where the soldiers, did you say hid? No, I think it's hide. It was where the soldiers hide from the sun. They're actively hiding. And then she looks at the last part and goes, the bishop walks. There's another word here. She goes, the bishop walks with fire. So the full message now says, below the city, where the soldiers hide from the sun, the bishop walks with fire.
And what letter grade did they give the note?
What?
And what letter grade did that note get then?
She looks at you and goes, "What?" Um, and she starts thinking. She's kind of tapping her head a little bit, and she goes, "Oh, the city, the city. Soldiers hide from the sun. The bishop walks." And she snaps her fingers and she goes, "The old barracks. The cult is hiding out in the old barracks, or probably more likely, they're hiding out in the Undercity."
You're brilliant.
So
I never figured it out without you.
probably not. But as she says that, um, all five of you now, including Sella, hears,
Hurry, or else they're going to make her like me.
and that is where we are going to end off.
Ah, okay. I'm so excited.
Actually, here, hold on.
Great.
I do have one thing to say. Night settles over Tolls and cold and watchful. As you dash through the town, you know that somewhere beneath these streets a child waits, and the cult prepares something. The book hums softly in your hands, as if remembering a place it once called home.
All right.
All right.
You are going to make this a hard session to come up with a title for.
The session that I have is just
21.
literally called Toll's End.
Tools End.
Yeah, that's not cool enough. I like cultists, corpses, and calorie-dense snacks as session 1 title.
That was
That-
really good.
That was really good. I will say, just so that just for FYI, the old barracks that you are rushing off to is at right here, this large building to the south.
Oh, all the way back across town near the inn?
Past the inn.
The inn is the inn's where those guard tokens are.
All right. I guess we boot scoot that way.
All right. Well,
We will next time.
Next.
Yep.
Is Luthen a member of the Church of Lathander, or was it a different church?
Lathan.
Lathander.
Lathander, okay.
That's the same church that Sister Meryl was?
Mariel.
Mariel.
I'm going to say I am not trying to paint Sister Mariel in a particular light here.
No, that was just my clarification, just trying to keep multiple religions in my head.
Right. So I think we talked about, because 2 weeks from now is the 7th, and I remember someone saying they are not available this.
Possibly not available, but I'm sure you guys
Would you be
can-
available the 14th?
So.
So what's everyone's availability moving forward? I'm good if we want to do like the 14th and then like maybe the 28th or something. Instead of doing it 2 weeks from now, we do it 3 weeks from now.
Or
but still every other week.
I mean, if available, you have the 6th as well, because we did have possible Saturdays available if you still wanted to keep it every other week.
It is true. We could do Saturday if that works better for people. I mean, it's really up to you guys.
It could be a week-to-week basis. It doesn't necessarily have to be that day. It should be like, if that's the day that's more available for everybody else going through the holiday month, then that works too.
I have no weekend commitments in December, so I am open every weekend.
Okay, I am as well currently.
I'm definitely not available on Sunday the 28th because I'm flying back home around 4 to 6 p.m.
Okay.
You don't want to play D&D on the plane?
Be a bit difficult to get reception.
Might be, right?
flying at 30,000 feet.
Do we want to look at the 6th? Wait, that's
Yeah, how are we maybe for like a Saturday? Because I also know that Smiles mentioned that another person, Jangle, might be joining.
So I'm
Do we-
probably
yeah.
available the 6th and 7th after all. I'll have to call my parents and check when they're coming up for my mom's friend's wedding. But I don't think it's actually until the 10th, so
Could we
Okay.
put some like tentative dates that are all good with us in the chat, and then see if Jangle and Tom and
Yeah, we can maybe like do
one
like a
more we're
poll or
missing.
something.
Yeah, do a poll just to see what would be good for the 3 who weren't here.
So that would be Jangle, Tom, and Lumi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick 2 dates in December or whatever.
Yeah,
Could be a Saturday or Sunday.
Pick 2 dates, and honestly, it could be the 6th, the 13th, the 20th, the 27th. Although I may not want to do the 27th. That's kind of close to Christmas. Or it could be
Yeah.
the 7th, 14th, 21st, or 28th.
and
Okay.
then
So
get
that's
back on a
kind
normal
of the-
schedule in January.
Yeah.
January, I feel like things will be normal again. Okay, so I will put a poll or something that we can use to kind of cast our votes with in the Discord, and we will arrange a time to meet next.
Yay.
Yep.
I'm so glad to be back. I was sad to have missed the last one.
And we were sad to not have you.
Oh, thank you. But I've really
Yeah,
been enjoying
you
it.
and Tom were missed.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm definitely hope. I know Tom's schedule gets really busy in December. He's got a lot of family stuff, but hopefully he'll be able to get into.
Yeah, and hopefully we can get Jangle in too, because I know Smiles was hoping that he
Yes.
could be a part of it as well.
Has he said what he wants to play or anything yet?
I just know that that Smiles did say here. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Where did she?
All right, everybody. I'm going to end here for stream and send you over to Tong Solo. He's sitting there playing A Link to the Past. So let's head over that way. And I will see everybody back on Tuesday. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.